Steak, potatoes, and broccoli salad, a delicious homemade meal that's so easy to throw together. Let's talk through the entire thing, specifically the steak, though. Man, oh man, look at that. Cooked perfect medium rare. I'm thrilled with this. Look at those grill marks, too. Starting off, I picked up these delicious little steak rounds from my local grocery store, Sobeys. I decided that I wanted to cook up some steak. These were pretty cheap. You know, they're not the biggest pieces, but if I eat a couple of them, then it will do the trick. That was my thought, right? You know, I know you guys are going through the same thing I'm going through. Meat's expensive right now. But if you use a good seasoning, like Newfoundland Seasonings steak and burger seasoning, then it can really help elevate your dinners. So that's the one I'm using today. I'm going to fully coat these little steak rounds, and I want to make sure I get all sides fully coated. You can see here I'm picking up those steaks and kind of like dragging them through the extra seasoning that might have fallen down there. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, just got that fully covered, you know, nothing too intense here. Just want to make sure we get it on all sides. Now, it depends on what you're using as your seasoning, but I'm using a nice and salty seasoning here. You can see that. Just look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous covered on that steak round? Yeah, I know you're excited about it too. So let's go ahead. Let's fire up the grill. Today I'm using my Napoleon Phantom Prestige 500 RSIB gas grill. And I just made sure to heat it up beforehand to make sure those grill grates were nice and hot. I'm going to try and get some grill marks on these little steak rounds. Nothing too crazy, but it is important that you do preheat your barbecue. And as you can see there, I'm running this at around 500 degrees, 450, something like that. But yeah, this is going to be absolutely beautiful and delicious. So as I'm cooking it, I'm flipping it regularly, just rotating it as well. That's going to get us those crosshatch marks. So they kind of like cross over top of each other, the crisscross part. The crisscross pattern. My tongue tied there. Anyway, check that out. Don't those steaks look just absolutely delicious and just friggin' fantastic? But here's the thing. They're not done cooking. When you cook steak, we want to aim for 125 for rare, 135 for medium rare, 145 for medium, and just above 150 for well done. Today, I'm aiming for like a rare, medium rare. I'm probably going to get these up to 130, maybe closer to 135 before I pull them off. That's why I had them up there on that warming rack. It doesn't have them directly on the heat, but they are still above the heat source. So they are still heating up and coming up to that temperature perfectly. And as you can see here, well, I'm just letting them rest. And basically I separated them because one of them is my wife's and two of them are mine. And this is going to be absolutely scrumptious. Let's take a little bit of a closer look here. You can see that seasoning on there. Holy, it looks absolutely fantastic. Those grill marks. So once we sliced in, I got exactly what I was hoping for, a delicious medium rare steak, bud. This was absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like medium rare steak, rare, medium? Like, how do you like your steak done? Everyone's different. It's all right. If you like well done steak, I have no issue with that, as long as you're eating the entire thing. That's what matters to me. Holy cow, though. This ended up being so delicious. Now, what I did was I did up some delicious garlic mashed potatoes along with a homemade broccoli salad. If you're interested in the broccoli salad, I do have a full recipe video on how to make that as well. So let's go take a closer look at the final dish. Holy cow, bud. Oh, there it is. This was just absolutely delicious and fantastic. Every bite was absolutely scrumptious. All those mashed potatoes just filled up my belly. That broccoli salad was just absolutely tantalizing. And the steak, well, seriously cooked to perfection. I got no complaints about that one, bud. I was really happy with the results here in every capacity. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Tag me if you're trying any of these recipes. And thanks again. Take care and stay safe.